Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. In partnership with the Matrix Ressurections, we built this Matrix-inspired PC powered by the Intel Core i9-12900K and the RTX 3080, but that's not all. AORUS and Mwave, in partnership with the Matrix Ressurections, are giving you the chance to win a whole bunch of prizes. Now I'm gonna put a link to everything that you need to know in the description down below, but for now, let's see how this water-cooled beast came together. So kick back and enjoy the show. All right, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed seeing this Matrix-inspired PC come together. This thing is an absolute dual-loop monster. Now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Matrix itself. I'm a massive Matrix fan. I always have been. The concept of the movies and just everything around the Matrix is just so awesome. That's why when they reached out and were like, hey, do you want to build this PC to celebrate the launch of the movie? I was like, absolutely. This is just such a cool opportunity, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it come together. Claire and I actually watched the original trilogy the other day, and it holds up so well, and I'm so keen to see the new movie. I can't wait. This is almost like one of those moments where you're like, oh, I'm never going to see another Matrix movie again, but here we are. We get to see a new Matrix movie. Anyways, let's chat a little bit about the parts in this system. The CPU is the Intel Core i9-12900K. We put the 12900K on the Z690 AORUS Master. To cool all of the components in this system, water cooling wise, everything is Corsair Hydro X. I'll put a list to all of the stuff that we use to water cool this as well. Obviously, not everything's gonna be in the list because it's quite complex, but you know, I'll give you an idea of what actually went into the system. Speaking of, the only thing that wasn't cooled by Hydro X was the GPU, which is the AORUS Extreme RTX 3080 Water Force. Now, this is the Water Force version, so it comes with a pre-installed water block, so yeah. You may have noticed as well, the RAM in the system changed, right? And the reason why it changed from the build section to the now section is I powered the system up, got everything configured, got all the RAM and all the lighting configured, and then I rebooted the system and then the RAM stopped working. So I had to use plan B and swap in some other RAM. It happens, but you know, whatever. Let's move on to the next thing. All the fans in the system are the Corsair QL120 fans. There are 9 fans in total. You probably noticed that I was able to fit 2 360mm rads in a technically non-supported configuration because I actually did quite a bit of modding to get all of this to fit. So the radiator on the back side of the case, I offset it quite a bit by making up some custom metal brackets to hold everything in place, and I lowered the center of the radiator down quite a bit so I could fit that top rad in. And with the top rad, I actually offset it by about 40 to 50 mil, so it's sitting a lot closer to the edge of the case than it usually would because I put 2 fill ports in the top of the case next to the rad. So filling the system, I can quite literally just do it from the top. Because of those 2 pump res combos being next to each other, it makes it a little bit more difficult to fill. Speaking of the bottom pump res combo, as I was filling it, you probably saw the fill footage. I started to fill it up and then it wasn't filling as quickly as I wanted to because of the strange design of the loop with that fill port going into the radiator and the pump res. I had to seal the loop up, flip the system upside down and actually fill it from the bottom port on the bottom of the pump res combo. And I didn't film that because I was just like, you know, this is quite complicated. And sometimes when I do mods and things a certain way, I just do it and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna be filming that again. But you can see it all came together, it all works, and it's really, really awesome. For coolant, I used some EK coolant. I used their 2 different types of coolant. The acid green, which is the OG, like, UV reactive green. As you can see, we've got some UV on it, making it all glow. I'll put a PC part picker list down below in the description if you guys are interested, but obviously all the water cooling gear, I can't put all that in there because there's just way too much gear. So, you know, it is what it is. As well as that, I want to give a huge thanks to AORUS for basically reaching out and asking us to build a PC to celebrate the launch of this new movie. I'm super duper keen. We actually get to see it a little bit earlier than you guys as well. No spoilers. And also, I just wanted to thank Nanoleaf as well for providing us with these Nanoleaf lines that you can see on the wall behind us. They didn't sponsor the video or anything. I just thought I'd mention it because we're gonna get heaps of comments about the stuff on the wall. So yeah, shout outs to Nanoleaf for providing all that stuff again. And also Corsair for supplying all the parts for this build. It was an absolute pleasure to build. It's such a cool looking system and I just had fun doing it because, as I mentioned in our best 21 builds of 2021, that the best build was still yet to come. And I think, ladies and gents, this is our best build of the year. So maybe we'll have to feature it in the 2022 one with a special mention of the last water cooled build for 2021 because this is the last one. Also, don't forget guys, there's a link in the description to everything I mentioned from all the stuff from AORUS and Mwave and everything. And again, special thanks to the Matrix Ressurections for giving us this amazing opportunity. Anyways guys, if you liked the video, you know what to do, smash the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the join button if you want to get access to all of our music because it's now available on our YouTube members thingamajig that we do here on YouTube. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peak, we seek. And remember, ladies and gents, there is no spoon. That was weird.